donde se ve la punta del iceberg. Papi, no hay uno más duro, si es que lo hay, dime quién. Yeah, 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 yeah. Que puedo con el Linton Man.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see Columbus going up against Charlotte. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Tip-off goes to Charlotte. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. The quick look, no good that time. No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
How about a little bit of daylight is all Jaylen Brown needs, up off his feet in a hurry.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now Lillard. Pass to Tatum. Brown outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got his second basket.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
Here's Banchero. Count it.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Outside, Towns. Wembanyama, a screen. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Wembanyama with it. Lillard picks him up. And finished off by Banchero.
Now Banchero seizes the moment. Just open that window of opportunity, and he's going to get right in there.
And it's Lillard missing. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Columbus shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And, you know, such a fierce competitor. Lillard can score from anywhere on the court, and there's no one you'd rather give the ball to with the game on the line.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Lillard left side. Misses off the right iron. And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. A three from Wembanyama. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Pass to Lillard. Wembanyama down low. Columbus again can't hit. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Leading by 5.
What you love about Paolo is he can go left or right, and the score off the bounce is just on point.
Back to
By the way.
And stolen by Wembanyama. And finished off
What you come to Charlotte for, boy?
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution for Columbus. Number 91.
1:46 left in the first quarter. Here's Lillard. 5 on the clock. Pass to Brown. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Checking in for Columbus, LeBron James. DeMar DeRozan. Lonzo Ball. Kyrie Irving.
124 left here in the opening quarter. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball. Maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for sure.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for them, the defense should have done more on that last play. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Man, what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
I mean, Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Here's Irving. The putback.
Garbage.
Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Charlotte leading by 8. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Irving.
Get shit out of here, boy.
Thompson
Get up.
way outside. Up the line by Charlotte. Kicks it out to Banchero.
Come here, let me show you something. Come here. Come here.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Slams. That's what it's called.
Banchero getting it done for Charlotte. He got the double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Pass to Rodman. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Here's Banchero. Offline with his 3. Columbus trails by 12. To the inside. Here's Nowitzki. Wide open. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
And just delicate touch right there from Dirk. Owns the mid-range right now.
Thompson inside the line. Kept alive. Abdul-Jabbar. Tries yet again. And finished off by Banchero.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command. My goodness, getting him in the dunk contest. A little sizzle on the finish by Powell.
Ours real quick, boy.
Thompson outside. Kicks it out to Banchero. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
Foul. First team foul. Checking in for Columbus. Number 32.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
DeRozan in the corner. And as it goes out of bounds, Columbus able to keep the ball here.
Checking in for Columbus. Number 0. Jason Tatum.
6 to shoot. Here's Irving. Elbow shot is on the way. Columbus again can't hit.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Doris, looking at the career of Jaylen Brown so far, his rise to stardom has been impressive.
It's impressive, Kevin, because of the work put in. He needed to become a more complete offensive player.
Try again, buddy. Try again.
Improving his handle, and number 2, becoming more efficient with his shooting. He's done both. He's always been a force in transition.
Might as well
Jaylen
quit,
has
boy.
been special.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That
Make it easy for me.
continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now a timeout call by Columbus. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Three-pointer Lillard. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And with a monster finish, it stops an 11-0 run by Charlotte.
Outside Bosch. And it's Worthy in the corner. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Columbus trails by 19. Here's Lillard. And it's
Get the shit out of here, boy.
And the aggressiveness on display here from Armino. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. 1:53 left in the first half.
Trying to rim run.
It's Towns penetrating, and he can't jam it through. James Worthy on the way. Back to Jordan. Going inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
LeBron James on the wing. And stolen by Lillard. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is. We see it very clearly. There's a minute left to play in the first half. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Pass to LeBron. 5 to shoot. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Now, here is Jordan. Covered by LeBron.
Ooh,
He
change
hangs in
word.
there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
To the middle. And it's Towns missing.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates. When you can lead them to the rim. That is nice. Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
And it's Lillard missing. And so it's Charlotte in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Lillard. The kick out to Towns. Here's Brown. Left side, Towns. Here's Wembanyama.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
Here's Jordan. It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul.
They throw good, Jordan.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Lillard looking around. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 5. It's blocked by Shaq. Bosh with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Shot on the wing. Yep, it counts. Bosh has got his second basket of the game.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Towns wide open. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. A 3-ball. Bosh can't get it to go. And so here's Columbus. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, give credit to Lillard there. Outstanding work of recognizing the defense over committing.
There's Rose with the 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Pass to Towns. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
Basket counts.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now a timeout call by Columbus. And so here's Columbus. Down low. Walton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's his scoring. Right there, it's his passing.
Connects from 3-point range.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Bosh. Walton with the ball. Right side Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Now Bosh. From the corner. Count that one. Bosh has got his first basket.
Better to be lucky than got that shot to fall.
Tries the spin move. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. And another 3 for Charlotte.
We all know SGA is a prolific driver. The counterpoint has got to be, he's got to be a threat from 3.
Pass to Walton. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Irving for three. Knocks down the three ball. Irving's got 6 points.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. Inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Second break. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3 minutes makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Lillard with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. And Nowitzki slams it in.
Well, Nowitzki's not known for his athleticism, but nice flush there.
Thompson for the triple. Some solid defense from Brown.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
You've got to be kidding. Now, even with that shoot-first mindset, Klay Thompson willing and able to make a great pass.
Let's go with the three. And it's Damian Lillard with the three. He's got 6.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. DeRozan's shot is off. Here's the break. Let's go. And again, it's Columbus.
How about the acceleration of DeRozan on the break? Just beats everyone down the floor for an easy opportunity.
And DeRozan throws it down hard.
This guy does not mess around. DeMar DeRozan, spectacular. My goodness gracious, sir.
And so it's Charlotte, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Wembanyama with it. Takes the three. Rodman with the rebound. It's Rodman with the ball for Columbus. Irving. Pass to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Irving. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving, one of the outstanding mid-range shooters. This guy legit 3-level.
A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And he's good on the 3-ball.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP. Know your personnel.
Irving looking over the floor. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
This is why you want the ball in DeRozan's hands. He can make a play for himself or right there for his teammate. Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Well, do not lay off of DeMar DeRozan. He will destroy you with that pull-up game.
To the paint. On the wing, Irving. And again, it's Columbus. Second minute on the clock now in the 4th. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And they pick up 2.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
Tipped away. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Tatum drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This guy is such a gifted offensive player. Jason Tatum, tough to handle off the dribble drive.
And stolen by Tatum. And here we go, Columbus fast break. And Thompson sends it back. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by Rodman. And here's DeRozan. The shot from the low post is good.
That's excellent awareness from Karl Anthony Towns. Set your teammate up. We know you're a great scorer, Cat.
DeRozan surveying the D. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving the lane. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Back to Irving. Releases. And he overshot that one, missing. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Jaylen Brown, Damian Lillard.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Left in the fourth. Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Thompson shoots the three, and the three ball is good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Towns with the bucket.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was
Get that shit out of here, boy.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside DeRozan. And taken away by Brown. Three-pointer Lillard. DeRozan with the rebound. Thompson from long range. Misses there. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution, what